Hello children, welcome back to the second lecture video for chapter 1 Nutrition in Plant. Before I start the discussion, I would like to put forth few instructions for you to follow. Number 1, please do not ask any repetitive questions. 2, no children shall send personal or unnecessary and meaningless messages in the group. Ask only after listening to the lecture video carefully twice and download the PDF and read it. 4th, write only the question and answer given in the worksheet in any loose sheets or any available copy or register. Now let us start with our topic. Can red, violet and the brown leaves carry out photosynthesis? Some plants have deep red, violet and brown leaves also. These colors are due to the presence of colored pigments. These leaves also contain the green pigment chlorophyll, but their green color remains hidden due to the presence of large amount of other pigments. Because these leaves contain chlorophyll, they are able to carry out photosynthesis. Now next is photosynthesis by the green algae. Green algae are slimy green patches floating in a pond or a lake. They contain chlorophyll and so can prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Next, importance of photosynthesis. All life on earth depends on the food made by plants through photosynthesis. Directly or indirectly, all food is provided by the plants. Second, during photosynthesis, oxygen is released, which is taken up by all living organisms for respiration. Hence, photosynthesis is essential for existence of life on earth. Our next topic, that is the synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrate. Plants synthesize carbohydrate through the process of photosynthesis. The carbohydrates are made of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These are to synthesize other components of food such as proteins and fats. Number 1. Synthesis of protein. To synthesize protein, plant also need nitrogen along with carbon dioxide and water. Plant absorb nitrogen in the soluble form from the soil. They store protein mainly in their seeds, for example, peas, almonds. Second, synthesis of fats. Some plants convert the glucose form during photosynthesis into oil and store them in their seeds. Example, mustard seeds, sunflower seeds, etc. Third is synthesis of vitamins. Plants also synthesize a number of vitamins which are highly complex compound and store them in their various parts like leaves, stem, fruits and seeds. Next, our topic is heterotrophic mode. Heterotrophic nutrition, that is other modes of nutrition in plants. Plants which do not contain chlorophyll, non-green plants, depend on the other living organism for their food. Thus, the plants which do not contain chlorophyll are heterotrophic and their mode of nutrition is heterotrophic. Various types of heterotrophic nutrition are described below. Parasitic nutrition, saprophytic nutrition, insectivorous nutrition and symbiotic nutrition. Now let us first start with parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition means obtaining nutrition from living green plant and animals. The green plant or the animal which provides the food is called a host. The plant which derive their food from the bodies of the host plant are called parasites or parasitic plants. The parasitic plants may be total parasite or partial parasites. Totally parasitic plants depend wholly on the host plant for their food. Example, cascata. It is also known as amarbel. Certain bacteria and fungi. Partial parasitic plants make a part of their food themselves by photosynthesis but derive other components such as water, mineral, etc. of food from the host plant. Example, mistletoe plant. Now in the example cascata, how the cascata plant they prepare their food. Cascata, the parasitic plant, is also known as doda or amarbel. It is a yellow tubular structure seen twining around the stem and branches of a tree. It coils around a green plant that is host and sends its roots inside the tissue of the host plant. Cascata absorb water and nutrient from the host plant and deprive the host of valuable nutrients. Now here it is a diagram. Here the green portion, that is the main green plants, which is the host, and this is the yellow, which is twining around the green plant. That plant, that yellow color plant, is known as the cascata. So just like the plant parasite, they are animal parasite which live on or inside the animals and suck food from them. Example, mosquito, bed bugs and fleas, etc. Next is the saprotrophic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition means obtaining nutrition from the dead and decaying, rotting plant or animal's matter. The plant which derive their food from the dead and decaying organic matter are called saprophyte or saprophytic plants or saprotrophs. They are non-green plants and do not contain chlorophyll. They have different kind of nutrition. They secrete digestive juice on the dead and decaying matter and convert into a solution. Then they absorb the nutrient from it. Example, many fungi like bread mold, yeast, mushroom, etc. Fungi can be seen as a white cottony mass on moist piece of bread, on the pickles, leather clothes and other articles, especially during the rainy or hot and humid season. So now here it is a diagram. It is an organism showing the saprophytic nutrition. Here it is a diagram of a bread piece. Here if we keep a bread piece for 2 or 3 days in an open area, then we can see that after 2 or 3 days there is some cottony mass which is found in the bread piece. That cottony white powder like mass, that we call it as a bread mold. Here it is a picture of mushroom. It also shows as saprophytic nutrition. Next is insectivorous plant. Insectivorous plant. These are some special green plants which are autotrophic in nature, but to supplement their nitrogen requirement, they show heterotrophic nutrition as well. Generally found in nitrogen deficient soil, the plant trap insect, digest them and use them as a source of nitrogen. They digest insect by secreting enzymes. Example, pitcher plant, sundew plant, etc. Now the example, pitcher plant. The pitcher plant is a jug-like structure, is a modified part of a leaf. The apex of the leaf form a lid which can open and close the mouth of the pitcher. Inside the pitcher, there are hairs which are directed downward. So here it is a diagram of a pitcher plant. So here it is the lid, and this pitcher is a modified form of a leaf. So inside it is a hair-like structures are there. When an insect lands in the pitcher, the lid closes and they trap the insect gets entangled into the hair. The insect is digested by the digestive juice secreted in the pitcher and its nutrients are absorbed. Now here it is a comparison of different types of heterotrophic nutrition in plant. The main heterotrophic nutritions are, for example, here we can see one is parasitic nutrition, another is saprophytic nutrition, another is insectivorous nutrition. So here the comparison. Now first look at this. Parasitic. First, plants obtain nutrition from the living green plants on which they live. And in the saprophytic nutrition, obtain nutrition from dead and decaying plant and animal matter. Then in insectivorous, obtain nutrition by trapping and digesting insects. Then in the second point, that is in the parasitic nutrition. Plants get ready-made food from the host plant and simply absorb it by special sucking roots. And here the third example is the cascata. And in the second point, that is in the Phytic nutrition, the second and third point is the second saprophyte first dissolve the complex matter into a soluble form outside your body and then absorb nutrient. Example, fungi. And in the insectivorous, the second point is the plant is modified to trap the insect and digest them by enzyme. Digested nitrogen compounds are absorbed. Example, pitcher plant. Now, there is a worksheet. Number 2 for you all the students. Here 3 different type of questions are there. First of all is A is a very short answer type question. Here question number 1, define parasitic nutrition. Question number 2, what do parasite saprotrophic organism live on? Then in the B section, Cuscuta is not a green plant. How does it get nutrition? Question number 2, name one each of A, totally parasitic, and B, partial parasitic plants. And in the long question, question number 1, write the differences between parasitic nutrition and saprophytic nutrition along with example. Second, how does pitcher plant capture the insect? So these are the questions. You have to solve the question and you have to write the answer from the topic which I had already explained. So with this, I am ending the discussion for today. So this is all for today. Stay safe and secure at home without disturbing your parents and other family members. Thanks for watching.